集まってくれてます。ありがとうございます。Everyone is gathering. Thanks for gathering. Here it is, 4 a.m. in the morning. Maybe the sun is not rising. Though というか、so I just woke up an hour ago with uncomfortable pain, unreasonable time. But anyways, I would like you to today make a legendary character, Hatsune Miku, which is already done by so many creators. As you can see here, this is an old model by, actually this is it by Chen Xiao, do you know? By the way, can you hear my voice? Too loud or too quiet? Today I'd like to first of all begin with reviewing the previous models done by greatest designers in these 10 years maybe. It is very quiet, but we can kind of low though. Okay, thanks. It is early in the morning, so Tante Doc is also sleeping. I would care to not to wake him up. Anyways, he woke up. By the way, 大きい声お願いします。Now I gained the master level of the microphone. Can you hear now? Or this? This might be? I'm not sure. What does the story has been going? Okay, here. Okay, anyways, past more than 10 years, this kind of 画像出しますね。I'll show you the reference picture of the actual Hatsune Miku, anyways, which is the Creative Commons copyright, which has a Creative Commons copyright, that so that I can show you the picture relatively freely. Anyways, どこにやったかな? Maybe this is it. もっと大きい声お願いします。耳おかしいんじゃねえの。はい、わかりました。今ちょっとちっちゃくしとこう。声大きい声。はい、ここくらい。赤くなってる。こんなもんならいいかな。はい、で何がしたいかというと、私の耳はおかしいじゃないです。そうですね。おかしくないです。言い過ぎました。My bad. Sorry, my bad. What does that mean? You don't need to care about that. ちょっと見えないな。下、ここ。Deep time. Not that important. Don't care about that. Anyway, today I'd like to do a review the previous study and also do some plannings. What to do in my design and especially what makes the characteristic or how to distinguish my design from the others, like things like that. The reason is that you guys might have some thoughts or requests or some kind of warnings to this kind of a theme. Maybe I have the same ones as like you. So let's see which kind of demands we have. Hatsune Miku with lake. Lake ってなんだっけ? What is lake? Yes, lake. Kind of important characteristic. So then let's memorize. Anyways, lake. What lake? What lake? Anyways.どうするか。画面構成が下手くそ。I'm not good at managing this kind of construction. Leak. Leak. What that photo? Leaf on her head. Miku with color change ribbon. Ah ha ha ha. Color change title for sure. Yes. I'm on color change page, so color change is certainly needed, or implicitly I was assuming that I'm sure you guys can agree with that. I'm showing the non-CC stuff sample. Example this though. This is done by Chensho for tens of years ago, based on BP, I guess 48 degrees maybe. Anyways, color change, ribbons and ties. Sure. どうしたの? Don't think there's a Miku model with the strong ribbon ties. Yeah, I do thinking about that. You mean赤だから。This kind of one, right? This kind of stuff, right? This one. Yeah, I do wanted to do about this for my model, for sure. Actually, I'm going to review about the kind about around here. It's not really done in even last previous tens of years designings by wavy designers. It's lagging. So bad over here, there's no Wi-Fi. That's you're bad. You're bad. No Wi-Fi. Soma. It's pretty, Soma. E. こんな感じね。Okay, then CC leak. So please someone explain me what is leak. Is it leak meaning the ribbon on the head? It is correct. It does surely like the meaning roughly the ribbon on her head is correct. Big spring onion. Google it. Let's see. God duck is raising. She's dancing with stick. I see now. Now I see. The old golden ancient chili meme. I see. しかもちょっと the pronunciation was a little bit wrong. レーキが近いのか。ネギね、ネギはいらんだろう。あらたたやめてやるんだばりつたんでんだんでんなんのばわりっぱった。Is kind of thing right? It's enough. I did a ねねチーズ根っこ already. It's enough. That's enough. Big spring. Now I got it. What you're saying, big spring onion. Okay. She's dancing with the lake and such Miku lake spin. If not like, maybe Miku. So these are actually relative. Tokyo, Tokyo is raging. Raging. Please, just a moment, please let me let him be quiet. He's still raging. His rage. It's not stoppable, I guess. So I'm sorry, but please stand there. He's whooping against the window, which there isn't nothing outside though. He's raging at that. I'm not sure what's happening to him. But anyways, I don't care. Okay, so now we've got the options of color changing for ribbons and ties so far. Then we would like to move to the review the previous models which I have collected just before several minutes, tens of minutes ago, which is done by my friends. So pics are not allowed by them though. I'm sure they will allow me. So this is repeatedly I'm saying, but Chen Xiao, done by Chen Xiao, maybe more than one hair strand. Pretty skirt. そうですね。That is also the necessary feature. But that kind of thing is done by lots of guys. Maybe this example is doing also. Pretty skirt. The hair strand. ヘアストランドってなんだ？ヘアストランド。Huh? Isn't that obvious? More than one. Pants, it's an option. That could be also the color changing. Shima. But I'm sure I do not have enough power or energy to do that. Individual hair. Bruh. Kidding? That will be more than the original pick. At most, just we do this. I'm not going to do more than this. One more important thing, I would like to do this with no deformats, which is not, which means how can I say, descaling the Miku into a mini なんて言えばいいの？ How can I say? Shorter style? Just exactly this kind of style I've shown here. Would be more hair flaps? Yeah, they want one long hair flap with some short branches to show more hairs. Show more hairs. Hairstyles is gonna be a little bit too much at this stage, so let us discuss about that later. Bigger hair would be good. I do agree about that. I guess you're arguing about this kind of twin tails, right? Yeah, these are the most important features of the Hatsune Miku, I guess. So many guys have done with that also. So I do not have to ignore that. Chibi. Yeah, that's right. Chibi Miku. Chibi Miku is also good, but I'd like to do it a bit later. First of all I like to do is this kind of equally scaled style until this year's Hatsune Miku birthday, which is August 31st. So we have how many days? Actually 2 weeks. で、なんだっけbig hair. twin tails. Do you guys call it twin tails? Is that correct? I guess so. Understandable. Lol. Why lol? Kind of bit misleading. Front of twin tail and behind band. Behind. That is. そうね。それも可愛いですよね、確かに。だから確かにそれもやりたい。調べてこう。Behind band。羽っ気のことかな。Maybe headphone. そうね、headphone. The one you heard from jail. そういうことか。OK。ヘッドフォンね。Yeah, we can absolutely see that at the picture. And we can do about that, but it's a little bit maybe unrecognizable when it's done in origami model. So let's think about it a bit later, but just list it up. A headphone. Headset. So it's a kind of asymmetric material which has a microphone, right? Headset. Ooh. Good amp is important. Scarf, you were so genius. I was thinking about that. Yes, I would like to do that because that kind of stuff is not done, absolutely never done before. I think. Let's quick review the previous famous models. This is Chen Shao's Hatsune Miku, right? Waki. right? It's not very visible and big and big anyway, right? Yes. Good armpit requires off level of shaping. I don't. I'm not sure that is depending on the shaping, but can be solved by the structural problem. But anyways, this is required anyways. Let's see the previous models quickly. どうやったっけ？こうやってね。This is Chibi Miku done by 大渡辺。These research previous studies collected by Komatsu Hideo the web page, which is described in this stream's description. Please refer to that. Almost all of the Miku models ever done is listed. Please see that. I choose some of them, which is I thought it is important to refer. Anyways, yeah, this Chibi Miku is so kawaii. Yeah, big twin tails, and also I had a pretty adorable face. So this is so cute. So this is one of the reason which I didn't do not to try now, at least now, not trying to do chibi stuffs. Chibi stuffs are done by many guys and many times, and there are many ways to accomplish that, so many options or how can I say directions to do that, so it's a little bit complicated. Anyways, this is a Chibi Miku reference, and this is the same one in various ways. Watanabe-san, yeah, they are so cute. This is CP for that. Easily we can imagine that. This is by Hideo Komatsu. This is also kind of Chibi Miku stuff. This is also great that so unique way to accomplish the twin tail stuff, and her how can I say thin body lines. This is also good, this kind of stuff. And there might be great diagram is published, maybe, I guess. So please refer to his I don't know, Twitter maybe, or Flickr. These models are done by Monyonyo. He is active on Twitter. He's very good at the composite models. He has several versions of Miku models, like these ones. Gradually, his model is polished. then at last he has achieved this kind of Miku, which is なんて言ってたかな this design version is composed of tens of papers, he says, I guess. But yeah, I also do some composite models just like Nano desu, schoolgirl, just I've taught in the previous Chinese origami convention in this August, which is composed of 3 pieces of modules, but his style is more than that, more than complicated and sophisticated. So I do not feel like I can achieve that this level of shaping or decompositions, shapings like this. So now we have another requirement there, a 1 sheet of square, apparently uncut. So how do we say do we say that in short? OUSS, is that correct? OUSS, 1 uncut square sheet ね。Anyways, this is Monyon done by Monyon. Next, これは誰だったかな？ Maybe TKY さんかな？ちょっと待って。ちょっと失礼があったらよくないな。I should be respectful for the authors, so I cannot misrefer to them. あ、そうだね。ミネオさんか。ミネオさんのやつかな。一応。あ、そうですね。ミネオ翔太郎さんの古い作品ですね。見るところ、at a glance, this is done by a 24.5 degrees construction, so which is almost the same style he is doing now. And anyway, this is a kind of old previous version. He has done with this kind of the reveal at this so far. This is the latest model, I guess. He did a bit color Miku's face by color changing like this. I mean, the stream keeps delaying a bit every time it buffers. Do you all guys doing happening that kind of program? Just burp? I guess just burp. Just burp has a poor internet. Potato internet, I guess. We are so sorry about that. The chat is so for Morrissey. I guess so, but also I was missing your comments, your chat. It's your issue. I'm sorry for that. We are sorry for that. Anyways, this Minemo Shotaro is one of the greatest designers I do respect. So I do wanted to review this model carefully. He is trying to also the ribbons on her head like this here, but as other designers have done it about this, it's a little bit how can I say, unexpressive. Okay, I guess it can be seen as a kind of a hairball, not accessories. So that kind of issue is to be solved in the future, I guess. Still, no circle ribbon. Yeah, maybe the actual issue is maybe not circle or not, but you know, a little bit more we can do about that. Anyways, and another feature he have done it is as you can see at the beneath of this model, she is showing the CP of this model, which is obviously based on 22.5 also, which is so incredible. By the way, at this stage, I'm not determined which one to take in other construct, BP or 22.5. BP is also the choice option for at this stage for even for me. Do hate BP though. Yeah, Shotaro is epic. This model is an epic model. One of the epoch, I can say, of the latest Miku models. So anyways, his color changing is almost perfect, including the eyes on her face, but it's still be discussed eyes or other stuff on the face is to must be necessary or no. I guess it's not so much necessary. How do you think about that? Yeah, we have already designers. Many designers already investigated or studied about the color changing anime faces. Do so neatly, but it still have many discussions. Say some guys do not agree with doing about that still. So how do you guys think about Morrissey thinking about using BP? Yes, this is yes I am. Face not too important. Yeah, plain face looks better most of the time. For me, shink face time. Shink face. One fluff for each eye. Both mean horiguchi shinku face, right? Yeah, that is a kind of an option. But the face or that appearance might be almost the same as this kind of jitome. In other words, UW face. You know? The face expression is going to be so fixed when we establish shaping of the face. That is also the problem. Since we have to have some intention to which kind of expression to express or represent by origami model UW there. That is you guys, so if I'm maybe there with that, right? So that is also a problem, be a problem in that term also. Shink face でしょ。で、scarf or just noticed it doesn't have a shirt color. マジで？ガチ？襟がある。maybe そうですね。You're right. He's intended to do that, but a little bit quite difficult to see that. Maybe the angle is not appropriate. The color is necessary, I guess too. Shirt color is important. Okay, then let's list it also. But in my opinion, it is a little bit obvious feature, because we are doing closed Miku, right? Not naked. So then we immediately have to distinguish the differences between bodies and her neck, which is color, right? あれ color って how do we spell color? C-O-L colors. Sees. 別にいいじゃない。I don't care. Who cares? こんなところかな。どうしようかな。I'm going to write down about the faces. Facial expression. This is not going to be an option, or almost no. Okay. Then next, move back to the refer the previous studies. This is another view. Surely it has colors at this point of view. Thank you, Scar, pointing that. そうね。あと言うなら、to say an kind of audition, it hasn't fingers かな。While the original pic has an absolutely colored nail colored fingers. We can see 4 fingers. Maybe this is a thumb. This is also be an achievable feature, which may make the model a bit more accurate. How do you think about that? Oh, the arm sleeve should cover most of the hand. Yes. She's not showing entire I think, say palms, almost thumbs. So very long sleeves. Yeah, if we are going to do about the fingers, we are going to absolutely do the nail fingers. Just because that is just because the nail color is just the same as her hairs, which is going to be the main color of one of the main color of the color changing, right? So I would like to do that. これちょっとね、this feature going to be one important distinguishable feature. Hatsune Miku model either nail fingers. How do you guys think about that? Is it too much finer? Unnecessary? Doing too much? Not important, but maybe the number her shoulder. 01 you mean? In terms of that point, first the color is red, so we have to do it in at most the color in blue color. So this is makes a apparent difference between the original pics, and also this is so I can say too much finer, just like fingers, nail fingers. So, and also it should be express nicely the algebraic numbers 0 and 1, which is a little bit a little bit far from making vibes, right? It's not so much important to make the model algebra, right? So I'm now thinking about that numbers to just paint it after finishing the model. This is enough, I think. Number blur. For me, that can just be a color blip at most. No. Maybe the same idea Blue has. Otherwise, it's not really needed here. 私が長々と喋っていたことをもうチャットで話してくれてるような感じですね。Sorry guys, I was very slow at speaking, but you are already chatting my thoughts. Might be too small to see. Operating works. You agree? So then, let's think it in that way. Paintings どんどん増えていく。0なんか超細いダサいね。01これペイントね。だから作らない。We're not going to impose or implement that explicitly. Okay? Make blue. どっち Which one? How will 話が違うのか。How will sculpt color work? It has black and blue. そうですね。You're right. It has black and blue, two colors, and or the third color we have. Yeah, that is a problematic. We have to discuss about that. Making blue. Yeah, the most easiest way is to make it them all blue, just like Mineo has done about this, just like this. That let's see. Another important point of the color changing is in order to accomplish this one, I'm thinking that it is necessary to be colored. Necessary that the shirt to be colored. You know? Most of the designers doing the her shirt by white color, but if it's white, it's quite difficult to see the differences or the points of the armpits, right? See, in drawings we can apparently see the edge of the shirt here, around the armpit, but it becomes much unrecognizable when it becomes into origami, So it's necessary to make it a bit more apparent to show that it to be the edges of the colors. Not 襟。このカラーじゃなくて、色ね。color. Like that. So then, we need the third color anyways. This is so problematic. I think shirt should be color. But if shirt is colored, necktie might be difficult to see. そうなんですよ。So now we have dilemma, which one to ignore, armpit or necktie. This is pretty much a pain moment. Third color. Well, maybe necktie. Necktie is going to be white, which is not quite necktie is more important, I think. ボードそんなこと言うの? I didn't think Bodo says that kind of stuff. I thought Bodo choose the armpits. Different from original, but maybe have small color strip next to Waki. Stripe, you mean? Color stripe. どういうこと? Different from original, but maybe have small color strip. Color strip? Stripe. Color strip. So, I see. You mean the base of the shirt is almost white, but at the edge we have blue color, right? Kinda. Let's see. Too small. White. It's white. They're all white. And the color on the edge of shirt have color stripe with white shirt and color. なるほどね。I see. You have to totally change the design of the shirt, right? It's a good idea. The shirt is basically white, but like here and there, and also here and there. We have color, how can I say, a color design. Yes. Thanks for your advice too. そうね。That's good. That's good. That will make it. そうね。それいいかもね。So now then, unlike this kind of issue, we can solve the black-blue problem about in her skirt, right? Verb, off topic, but when you're gonna continue big on this, quite off topic. Now I have much to do. Not only the designing, but also recently I do have a bunch of stuff which I would like to fold from, which is designed by other folders. Say I saw in the previous Chinese convention, and also say Katsuta Sensei has published a new quite agile foxy model, right? That is so epic too. Now I have so big enthusiasm to fold others models. I mean study time, so Big Tick Nam One-san is a little bit frozen. Let me frozen. I'm sorry for that bottle. But I will make it in next several years, maybe. And usually it takes 8 years of times. で、なんだっけBoard is crying. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. As I said before in the stream, I lost about the design of the Nam. Sexy Nam. I'm still searching for that. Many guys have offered about that kind of stuff, but I'm not still satisfied yet. So it can't be moved so far. Stripes on shirt. Ah! let's solve the same problem with the skirt. The tips of the skirt should be like this, color in blue, and rest of them is going to be white. Is it? I feel like でもどうかな。The material next to the skirt is going to be the tie, so it must be white side, right? And the next part is the different color, another side of the tie's color, so it must be the blue one. So the tips of the edges of the skirt should be colored. Or let's try the opposite choice, like this. The edges of the pleats is white, and let them be colored. How does it look like? Not that bad. Maybe white stripes in between blue. なるほどね。Blue, white, blue. Blue, white, blue. Blue, white, blue. Very, very, very evil. Evil color changing. I'm so scared. You mean? Eraser. Scarf thing like this. こんなカラーチェンジング綾瀬ましたさんの JK でしか見たことないですよ。But anyway, the design itself is not so that bad, because every features can be easy to recognize just by two colors, white and blue. Oh, she has also tie pin. So gonna be white. Right? now we have done so far at this stage. Typing. Typing. Scarface agree with typing. That would be amazing. Oh, really? じゃあこの方針でいこうかな。We are going to do in this, along this planning, making a bit, yeah. As you guys say, a little bit different from the original one, but the expression is the most important. Not the same, but the expression is the same. Then, everything is okay, right? そのね、ネクタイがブルーっていうのは絶対外せないですよね。その初音ミクのファンの人から見たらそれがトレードマークみたいなものですからね。As a point of Miku fans, the tie color is always blue. By seeing several official pictures of Miku, the color of a shirt or skirt is sometimes white, sometimes gray, that kind of. But except append Miku, the color of tie is always blue, I guess. Okay, no. The design is getting concrete. Thank you guys. Okay, now we are too much stop at the Mineo Sensei's model. Let's see a little bit far. This is also Mineo's pick. As long as tie and hair is blue minimum, it can be recognized. そうですね。そうかもしれないですね。Yeah, you are true. That's true. Then, in addition to that, to accomplish Waki, we have to use a bunch of tricks, right? Now, I'm showing just a reference. This is not color changer model, but this is. Do you know this model? Do you know who made this model? I've never seen that one. でしょうね。私も初めてというかあまり見慣れてませんでした。This is made by 柏村拓郎 Fish Guy. It was amazing. It was long arms, true. But he noticed. He truly noticing about the long sleeves, which covers almost the whole hand palms, right? So in terms of that, this kind of feature is a little bit maybe a bit too much, but true. Hatsune Miku is a professional. Might be. This is Maybe a fish form or Miku. Mermaid Miku, maybe. He made it. So that yeah. Just like you guys, I was so surprising about this model exists. 知ってやんよ、Fish Miku. This is also an off topic, but Shiteyanyo Miku models also existed. But this kind of theme is joking stuff, so let's forget about that. Ohio. Random Nguyen appears. Is that what I mean? Watame wa yo, konban do. It's morning here though. We are now discussing about the color changing of Hatsune Miku, how to express it. My fetish, just by 2 colors. Water, coffee. Hey, stop talking local stuffs. This room is open for everyone. No half talking. Is it like super early there? Super early, yes. It's now 5 o'clock in the morning. Ohio. Ohio, Ohio. Ohio. Hi. Thank you guys. Thank you guys obeying me. All of the real-time watchers all have guys though. Thank you for coming anyways. Not have stream though. で、これが柏村さんね。拓郎さんの作品でした。The rest of them might be the TKY さん. Which is he's also doing a bunch of various versions of Miku stars. This is very famous, I guess. This one, Chibi Miku stuff, very cute. He's posting the diagram in public. Everyone can see. The most famous in the Twitter. Most famous Miku in the Twitter, I guess. This kind of stuff. These are from the Twitter. Let's see about that if you're interested. And this is also another Miku made by him in the different approach. This is also cute, Chibi Miku. And this is Chibi, though they are quite severe. I mean, almost perfect color changings around the thigh highs, skirts, sleeves, very good. Lots of Chibimiku. Yeah, he made lots of Chibimiku. Huh? Is that all? No. あ、sorry。ポットキー間違えてた。これも TKY さんでしょ？ Yes, Mineo one is, we have already discussed about it. This one, right? Mineo one. We went through. Including his early design like this. これも可愛いですよね。This is also adorable. It looks like a bit different from the original Miku though. It's like also Chibi Miku stuff. Miku at her age of kindergarten, like that. Very cute. Anyways, 峰尾、柏村、TKY. This is also TKY, done by TKY. He is doing so many various styles, which is amazing. And CP here. And another most important epoch of Hatsune Miku is done by Yuichi Itagaki, right? This is a little bit old, old じゃないや、early quite early model like this. Your favorite one? よかった。持ってきてよかった。Yes, this one might be the most closest color changing style which we are going to do. I'm drawing like behind this here. Yuichi Itagaki. That's by the bike dude. バイクの人って呼ばれてるんですね。Yes, bike dude. So Bodo is so correlated with bike. Really? Obelisk's fall looks even better. His fall exists. I didn't see that. Farming. Overfall a bit different. That's true. Maybe if he designed Miku, it totally looks different, I guess. It's also interesting. Might be interesting, but he's not here today. It's also early there, so a little bit regrettable that we cannot discuss including together with him. But anyways, Itagaki model is quite nicely done color changing model, including the ribbons. And also he insists that he feels very important that this is done by 39th grids, which means Miku. 39 is read in Japan, can be read in Japanese Miku. So this PP is 39 grids, which is very, very weird number, though. And then almost the same structure and the same strategy. His latest Miku model is here. Almost perfect, right? Oh really? It was 44? なんだ? Well, we don't care about that. We don't care about that too much. So much. So then anyways, this is also an epoch model. Almost color change is perfect. Then the rest of them, the difference is going to be the maybe wacky. And I mean the difference between me and him is going to be the shot structure is really interesting. Yeah, he applies some asymmetric and I can say tricky structure on shirt. I've also made done with only the shirt part. That was that makes me so funny. Yes, wacky, essential. Everyone is agreeing. So ですね、maybe it might be better to the posing is must be the same as the original pic like this, which cannot see any wacky, but I'm now thinking like this kind of posing at this stage. One side of her arms is going to be up so that waki can be seen. It's not so that only for the waki, but also the pose. That pose would make the model more energetic, I guess.いいね. Thanks, coffee. Everyone's agreeing. So degenerative chatting here. Thank you very much. That's great. 森末は天才だね。それはね。You might. Yes, genius. Genius 天才。TENSAI. で、こんなもんかな、板垣モデルは。 Is it pretty much about the Itagaki model, I guess? あ、彼はね、his fetish is not for the armpit, but legs and feet. Very quiet. He always insists and argues about feet of wife models. So his model, you can see here like this, is quite a bit detailed compared from the other wife models, not only Miku. He likes those childbearing hips too. Maybe. Childbearing っていうのかな? I'm not sure about that, but maybe. How do you know that? But anyways, Miku hips is going to be very thin, and also thighs also thin. It's going to be also important feature, right? Uh-oh. FBI time? FBI moment. Just a moment. Let me change the canvas size, because you have to write down a little bit more.あ、玉ゆらさんいらっしゃいませ。キュート。ありがとうございます。おはようございます。大変お早い時間ですが、いらしてくださって嬉しいです。全然日本語でここ、外人の変態どもが結構集まりがちな時間選んで今日配信してるんですけれども、全然日本語でコメントしていただいても大丈夫です。この人たち日本語好きなんで、むしろ。Alright, take my 7-hour nap now. Bye, guys. Ah, nap again? Bye. See ya. Seven-hour nap? Is that going to be nap? Power nap. You very power nap. お昼寝するそうです、7時間。さっき3時間寝るって言ってた気がするけどな。I guess he says he had already had 3 hours nap. No? He is almost sleeping during the day today. で、なんだっけ? What are we talking about? From the Itagaki model? Thighs? Calf. The legs look a little bit short or maybe too thick. Really? かもね。Not thigh, but below the thighs, right? おはようございます。たまたま見かけして書き込んできました。本当ですか。たまたまこんなところに入ってこられて非常に悔しい思いをされていることかと思います。いらっしゃいませ。もう逃げられませんよ。ゆっくりしていてください。calf. Let me Google. I have to enhance much more vocabularies. はい、calf。ふくらはぎ。そうですね。ふくらはぎがちょっと熱いかもねって言うけど、well, that might be the very fetishism of 板垣さん is very very how can I say こだわるんですよね。ここかな。He always concerning about that part, calf. So a little bit too much emphasized in his model, I guess. So then, let us care about that. We are going to make the same expression as the original pic. 元絵と同じような印象を持たせたいので、どちらかというと。なので、ふくらはぎも calf is also might be thin calf. I think body line is important. そうですね。そこは腕の見せ所。I do agree. I do agree about that too. Body lines, thin body lines, which is imposed by the shape of the shirt, I guess, and also the expansion of the pleat skirts, I guess. That part is maybe designing not related to a designing concept, but some kind of a shaping, I guess. So let us discuss about that later. で、スカフさん、the other model have too much clothing shape. You mean the clothing shape is a little bit too much concentrated and gets a little bit thick, too much thick consequence, right? シャツにこだわりすぎるがあまりに 彼女の、この、華奢というか線の細い感じを失ってしまいがちっていう指摘がありますね。それは確かにそうかもしれない。ちょっと戻ってみましょうか。ちびみくはいいとして、頭身のでもミネオさんはどちらかというと、ミネオ has relatively thin waist, chest, and also legs features he has accomplished as we have seen, and not for this one, butモニョニョさんもいい感じですね。Thin waist is accomplished. He has. Oldest obelisk model is also. 確かにそうですね。シェイピングの時は気をつけましょう。We will, I will, especially careful about that, because we're going to much detailed features of the upper part of the body, her body. So unless we care about the shapings, it's going to be getting too much thick and thick. Thanks for pointing about that problem. Thanks there. さて、板書きモデル at the front view. This is,でも、front view. This front view makes a little bit different. He's a little bit different. Right? It's good. Yeah, curves. Good curves it has. だから、そうなんですよね。Depending on the angles is might be a good feature, but shoulders are very narrow, so 肩幅をね狭くしていくこと大事ですよね。肩幅は小さく、頭は大きく。narrow shoulders and not fat but big head. So-called Y feature. で、これがマリアーノのミクですね。ベースの BP。Okay, now the review is done. Yes, Mariano is also doing about the Miku stuff. I was surprised. Zavala Corporation. BP or 22.5? Big question that is. Yep. That the reason why I kept the option of the BP is mostly the Miku models are done by BP. As we can go through the review, the only one doing 24/5 is Mineo-san. The rest of them all adapted BP. This is not the only the styles of designs, but I suppose, but also these features, teen features of Miku do impose that kind of BP implementation, I guess. So at this stage, I am considering about the BP structure, sadly. Being waste. Turned 4-5 no ball. マジで? You sure? Wow, that was good history of a view of make model. ね、面白いですよね。That was interesting, I guess. I think too. Make models are done by many guys. Not only the ones I've shown here, I've shown the just epoch or my the ones from my friends. So there are much more histories about Miku models, including Chibi Miku. Maybe 22.5 into BP combination, hybrid. Could be. But if we adopt that kind of strategy, we need to prepare the reason why do we adapted these two kind of different structures in the same model like that. We can't impose the kind of structural selection just by how can I say, favorites, right? 好みってだけで22.5 度と蛇腹を混ぜるってことはただ単にモデルを作るのめんどくさくなるだけなんでやめた方がいいかなって思ってます。It just I don't want to do it just because feelings, but it will make just a model to be unnecessarily complex. The model would be complex, but we are going to we must try to fix it easier as we can, right? complexity is not the requirement. Right, will be hard to fold. Too complicated. But now, despite PP is applied, it doesn't require that the grid, numbers of the grid is going to be blowing up, say 64, 125, like that. Not that one. I'm trying to at least at first I will try to do it in, say, 16th grid. いや、16th は難しいかな。24 or 32, around that. And then next 45, which Bodo's favorite, which is one of Bodo's favorite. That these kind of stuff make it, I guess, if enough to make it. And it also makes us easy to make impose asymmetric structures, because we are going to do so much complicated color changing. 8th grade? You sure? Yes, error moment. ER moment. Yeah, I'm nowadays pretty much learning from the ER models, which is very impressive, made from less PP grids. His model's importance is that from a, say, 2x2 small grids, small areas, he can do any shape, not shape necessarily shapings. It's not. It can be also a structure, but that kind of stuff. Doing that kind of stuff, he can express any kinds of features of wives, including clothes, hairs, like that. That's kind of his secret weapon is glue gun. I do not agree with that. But sure, yeah, his weapon is glue gun. Main weapon is glue gun. Yeah, that is surprising methodology of his creation. Comparing to his, so how can I say, a detailed, fragile shapings or foldings. He's doing his model with glue guns, which is very too much powerful for these kind of fragile things. It's very funny, right now. そうグルーガンを使って彼はシェイピングをするんですけど、その割にはすごくミニマリズムというか、非常に洗練された繊細な構造だとか織りをするんですけれども、シェーピングがすげえ大胆だっていうね。めっちゃおもろいですよね。Now then, back to the issue of BPO 24/5. Now at a glance, I don't feel like any features from this original pics. I do not feel like any 22.5 features or なんていうんだっけ、inspirations from this. Because everything is thin, including ribbons, ties, arm legs, hairs, this kind of stuff, all thin and long, which is mostly comparable to a kota insects, right? And mostly the tree structure of Miku is almost the same as insects, right? 6 legs, 6 long thin legs. So I'm quite sure about the PP quite makes work. PP may be easier for this. Yes, I agree. True. Even if 22.5 is applied, it will be almost hidden or abandoned by the bunch of thinking falls, maybe, I guess. Oh wait, make tree structure similar to gokitori. Cockroach. Don't say that. But I'm not joking. That is, yeah, Miku is gokitori. I'm sure about that. そうなんですよ、玉屋さん。冗談じゃなく、ミクってゴキブリなんですよ。っていうことを考えると、そもそも、昆虫がおられるのに、蛇腹がよく使われるっていうことは、非常に相性がいいっていうのは、ここはすごく、好みとかそういう話じゃなくて、ロジカルなつながりが、論理的なね、つながりが、相性があるっていうことを考えると、ゴキブリミクっていうのも、そもそものボックストリッティング、蛇腹から始めるのが筋じゃないかっていうふうに、ここは思っております。No fish anymore. Now she's an insect. From the first season on, no fish. Just for 柏村さん。なので、最終的なあれですかね、今日の結論みたいな感じなんですけど、No foldings today, sorry. Just this kind of consideration and review and for the new models planning. But this today this stream's conclusion is going to be like this. Okay? ごきみくでいきましょう。その代わりカラーチェンジありますけどね。ゴキブリ cockroach with color changing, which is hella awful going to be. スカウトのヒダも蛇腹の延長線でできそうですもんね。そうなんですよね。スカウトもまあほんの一部ですけどね、この全体像から見ればスカウトのヒダって言っても、ここばっかりは 22.5 度でやっても本当になんでしょう、一部だけ蛇腹みたいにしか見えないことになるかなと思うんですけれども、まあ、そもそも蛇腹にしてしまえば相性がいいのは間違いないです。おっしゃる通り。まあ何よりその 22.5 度でやられるミクというかワイフですかね、二次元キャラクターのモデルよりかはボックスプリティングで行われるデザインの方が今のところ資料が参考にできるものがとても多いので、 22.5 度でやってるのって私とそのまあ最近のオベリスクさん、チェンシャオさんくらいですからね。There are too much few designers who does continuingly does 20.5 degrees wipes. E.g. me, チェンシャオ、ミネオさん、それぐらいですからね。オベリスクさんはともかくとして確立したスタイルがあるかというと別にそうではないので、まあ、ここはあえていつも嫌がっている蛇腹を使ってみようじゃありませんかという話ですかね。もう体の話ばっかりしてたけど頭の話はほとんどしなかったですね。ヘッドフォンはどうするって言ったっけ。ヘッドセット一応入れてるね。ヘッドセットね、作ってもヘッドセットに見えない可能性が非常に高い。で何より小さいってさっきも言ったか。言ってないね。Yes, conclusion inevitable. ごきみく。というわけで皆さん、ごきみくのイラスト待ってます。スカーフ、headset's not too important. そうですね。I see. で何時間やったかな。深夜の4時から今 Now it's 6 a.m. in the morning in Japan. Thanks for watching. So for in 2 hours streaming, I so appreciate for participating in this kind of discussion. Thank you really guys. 玉浦さんも朝から巻き込んでしまいましたがありがとうございます。力 近いうちに、頑張って8月31日までにこの作品仕上げて発表できるようになれればなと思っております。思いついたように今月末ミクの誕生日だってさっき思ってリストに緊急に飛び込んだこのミクですが、そう、人のすでにやった題材を後から追っかけて自分もやるっていうのは非常に稀ですね、森末としては。It was very 楽しいです。Thank you, Scaff. Next stream when? Next stream might be probably several hours later. こっちで言うとサンデーなんですけれども、maybe you guys on the late night at the Saturday or around that, I will go start folding immediately later, just after taking a nap. But anyways, 何を言おうとしたんだっけ。そう。It was very rare for me that to make the existent theme. I mean, the same stuff to others. I was always been doing totally different theme from the others, just like say everything. See, say steam car, say a sunflower, say Crystal Kingfisher. There are no other competitors, right? But now I have already too many competitors. Maybe the top 10 competitor is Itagaki-kun, which is actually my kohai at the high school. ですので、is quite pretty much exciting and also feels a little bit of pressure to challenge to my kohai-kun. Well, anyways, let's see what happens. ということで長くなりましたが、今朝の配信はこれで終わりにしちゃおうと思います。冒頭のネクストストリームって言ってるのはもしかしたらあらあらお姉さんの方を期待しているのかもしれないですけれども、あらあらお姉さんはしばらくお休みです。先ほど言ったようにごめんねボード。あらあらお姉さん will take a little bit off for several periods. I am very sorry for that. I will do about this big stuff for several periods. Thank you for that for spending valuable time. ありがとうございました。朝から、そのように言っていただけ嬉しいです。こちらこそありがとうございました。じゃあおしまいにしましょう。ありがとうございました。Thank you for watching. Ending. マイク切ってねえし。